Recently, I just posted my 100th video on YouTube and I'm about to hit the milestone of about 9 months, which I'm super stoked about. But lately, I've also been having a lot of doubts. And if you've had doubts on YouTube and making content, which I'm sure you have if you've clicked on the video, then you'll know exactly what I mean. In the past, these doubts have really made me procrastinate and lose a lot of confidence in myself. That usually results in me quitting making content. If I'm serious about content and if you're serious about making content, I've really realized recently, some alliteration there, we need to face these doubts in a constructive way and find a way to push through it and make YouTube fun again. Sounds like a Trump slogan or something. But anyway, I've been told that my niche is way too saturated and people say, yo, go chase trends, make videos that actually grow. Some people even say that, you know, you've missed the boat. 2025, you're too late, you're not gonna make it, you gotta get lucky. And look, I guess, you know, when your videos are getting 30 views, 40 views, whatever, and you're not really growing, it's really hard not to listen to stuff like that. Those comments, they don't just stick with you and come from other people, they start to breed in your own head and you start to give them a life of their own, and it really destroys you from the inside out. So I've felt this way before, my past endeavors with making content, that fear of wasting time or being judged or just having that imposter syndrome, not feeling like an authority on something and feeling like what you're saying has no value. And I've realized that if I don't address that, it won't be sustainable for me and I'm not gonna be able to continue to make the content that I love if I'm putting all my time into, you know, thinking about these doubts and, you know, really just shitting on myself, essentially, for lack of a better word. I've been questioning myself recently and thinking, you know, if I love doing this so much, why am I being so hard on myself? And why would I quit doing something that I love? So something has to change. This month, I wanted to do something a little bit different and meet my doubts head on. As an example, previously I would do all my recording and editing on Friday, try and do some after work. I thought I had no time to make content and I thought, well, why don't you just get up early like David Goggins, and rather than going for a run, you know, bang out some content at 4:30 in the morning. Or people aren't clicking on my videos, there's low CTR. Is there a way for me to test more thumbnails? And if people are clicking off the video and aren't being retained, then why? No, seriously, why? Why are you clicking? Don't click off the video. Look, if I want to quit my job one day, which most definitely I 112% want to do, then I need to work not just harder, but I need to work smarter as well. And look, I'm not an overnight success or like a YouTube guru. I just love making videos and I just want them to be valuable for people. And I want to be able to look back in a few years and I want other people to look back on this channel in a few years and think, oh man, he was struggling, but he made those changes. Maybe I can, you know, implement those changes too. Hopefully I can help other people succeed as well. So maybe by sharing this process, I can do just that. Just for context, I've made content before. I had an audio engineering channel where I made music. I've always loved making music, you know, playing drums, guitar. I had a lot of people on YouTube that I looked up to. I would spend days working on my first video only for it to get like next to no views. Following that, I went back to these other YouTubers that I watched and I was like, oh man, their content's just so much better. They work faster, they're funnier, they're more natural on camera. But me, I look awkward, bad pacing, storytelling, my shots are poorly edited, my music sounds bad. It really shot my confidence to such a degree that I didn't just quit making videos and delete my channel. I ended up not even making music for like a year. And it made me hesitant to ever making content again in the years to come, which was a real shame because I loved it so much. When I've been having these feelings recently and these doubts popping up into my head, it's made me think I'm not gonna let them get the better of me this time. I love making videos. I love sharing my thoughts. I'm not gonna let my own doubts make me quit. I'm not gonna listen to them anymore. So rather than focusing on others, I wanna focus on the deliverables, things that are within my control, whether it be how much effort I'm putting in my day-to-day. Am I waking up early? Am I banking enough ideas? Are they sound ideas? Can I break them down? Can I recycle things? How much time am I spending on my software? How many new skills am I learning and things like that? That has taken my mind away from the doubts, refocused my energy on growing and learning and having fun again. Moving forward, what you can expect from this channel, I'm gonna be working on some monthly projects, which I'm super excited about. It's not typically content that I make, but I'll be waking up at 4:30 to work on my content before work, to make sure that I'm getting those hours in the day and really putting time aside and treating it like a job, making time for your hobbies and your passions and your goals and your dreams. I think that's so important because I've been putting it to the side for so long. I've been studying a lot, I guess you could say, watching content that I normally wouldn't watch, really branching out and learning about writing and learning about pacing, techniques that writers use to captivate audiences. I've been watching other niches as well, like filming, even though I'm a talking head and, and I typically don't really have much different shots and stuff like that. For my monthly projects, I was thinking, how can I make it more fun to watch? Are there different shots that I use? Is there certain things I can do with the color grading? Also looking at athletes, their mindset, their consistency, entrepreneurs or influencers even that I previously thought were quite cringe, about their work ethic, just their day-to-day structure and how they are doing things, how they're keeping on top of things, their workflows for making content, what I can learn from all of these different people. I've been really putting a lot of time aside to just learning, idea banking until my brain hurts, and it's honestly been a lot of fun. And I thought I would be a lot more tired. I thought it would make me feel like even more of an imposter in terms of like realizing, man, I don't know shit about making content, but it's really been exciting. And I guess my unsolicited advice to anyone watching this or that's maybe going through something similar, wanting to start a channel but they don't know where to start, man, I just learn and have fun and just get amongst today and remember why you do it. Now when I'm thinking about these doubts and they're coming into my mind, I'm not treating it like, I'm thinking like, oh man, this is an interesting problem that I need a solution to. People aren't watching my content. Why? Seriously, why aren't they watching my content? It's because they're not clicking on the thumbnails. Maybe my thumbnails suck. Maybe the colors I'm using are garbage because they're competing with other people's attention, with other more vibrant whatevers. You know what I'm saying? So these doubts that I'm having, they're not enough to make me quit. And I'm not gonna be watching people thinking, oh, their content's so much better than mine. It's just like, oh, okay, well, I've got work to do, man. I gotta beat that guy. I gotta make better and better content. So look, at the end of the day, I don't know if this is gonna resonate with anyone. I don't know if this is even helpful. If you're making content or you wanna start a channel, break it down. What do you need to do? What can you change? Don't listen to the doubts in your head, man. All these people around you, sometimes it's not even yourself, people doubting you and telling you it's all luck. Man, fuck your luck, bro. No. So I guess what I'm saying, man, is like if you guys are feeling doubts and you got people around you telling you it's all luck, don't listen to them, man. I think there's nothing worse than living your life and getting to an older age where you think like, man, I wonder if I just tried. I've definitely had moments like that and I've made a decision that I'm not gonna do that ever again. I'm not gonna quit doing something that I love just because of feelings of doubt and these thoughts that people put inside your head. You know what I mean? I'm always super thankful for you guys watching. I hope you got something out of the video. I'm working on some projects that are very, very new to me, so I'm really excited to get those out to you. I'm going this whole month trying to wake up at 4:30 a.m. every day and seeing how much work and how much stuff I can actually get done. And then I'm also working on a few more monthly projects. But look, I'm always super thankful for you guys coming and checking out the videos. Of course, if you want to see more, you know what buttons to press. I'm not gonna tell you. It's been such a cool journey and I'm so thankful for all the nice comments and everything like that. And if you have had an experience similar to mine, you've got some feedback for me, let me hear it. Or if you've got something that can help someone else out down below, then put it in there. You know what I mean? But until then, I will see you guys soon. God bless. Have fun with it. I'll see you guys next time. Ciao, ciao.